Welcome to the committee. Always nice to see you. You have 3 minutes. You may proceed.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, members of the committee. I'd like to thank you for your service, because it's not easy being up there spending all night listening to people, 30-something witnesses. So thank you for all the work that you do. I know that people don't thank you enough, and I'm here to say thank you for your service. And I'm also here to say that I am the president of the NAACP Providence Branch. The NAACP is the oldest and largest civil rights organization in the country. But I'm also here to say that I am a Cranston homeowner. A Cranston homeowner who will be a Cranston homeowner 22 years in May. A Cranston taxpayer, 22 years. And I love Cranston. But one thing I love more than Cranston is justice.
Amen.
I love justice more than I love Cranston.
Amen.
And prison gerrymandering is wrong. It's injustice. It's injustice. You have communities all across the country moving away from prison gerrymandering because it's wrong. That's why they're doing it. It's injustice. And I'm saying that we here can do this. I haven't heard not one thing tonight that says we can't get the addresses of the people as they become incarcerated, and that's their residence. Okay, so we can do that. That's doable, all right? So we should do that, okay? The arc of the universe, the moral universe is bent, but it bends towards justice. And you have the opportunity, no matter what your power is, to weigh in terms of justice and do the right thing. So I'm asking each and every one of you to not look at municipal services, that each and every single town has facilities where there are people that are from other towns. Are we supposed to prorate each town for services? That's ludicrous. And then yet that is the strongest argument that has been made tonight in terms of to preserve prison gerrymandering. Municipal services. People, the Providence and Police and Fire are looking at this building. Most of us are not from Providence. I'm not. But yet, are they supposed to be billed? Are we supposed to be billing our communities because we're here and police and fire have to watch us? That's ludicrous. Ludicrous. So what I'm saying is that the overwhelming evidence says we got to get rid of this practice, prison gerrymandering. Let's do the right thing. Let's restore democracy for people because they want to make sure that it's fairness, especially now in this country. And to not do that is just mindless. To not do something that you can do. I don't care if it's just a recommendation because you don't think you have the power. Make a statement. Be bold. Make a statement that you're going to end something that's wrong. Black and brown people are disproportionately affected by this. That's obvious by the data. But I'd like to see the 13 people in Tiverton, they should be counted in Tiverton. White people that are from other communities should be counted in the communities that they're from. So for those who say it's not about race, well, I'll agree with them in that sense. But let's not play games in terms of the disproportionate impact it has on black and brown people.
Thank you, Mr. Vincent.
Thank you.
Senator Dela Cruz.
Mr. Vincent, thank you for testifying. I agree with you. Either we make it fair across the board for all instances, including colleges, Eleanor Slater Hospital. I'm not against having these individuals counted in their city or town of origin. We just need to do it across the board, I believe. But otherwise, great testimony, and I partially agree with you. It sounds like we just think that if we're going to do that, we should do it on other sectors as well.
And I agree. Just don't make the perfect the enemy of the good, the fair, and the just.
The powerful words. Mr. Reyes.
I want to commend and thank you, Chair, for allowing me to speak. Mr. Vincent for making a good point. As being a member from the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, our cause is the cause of human justice, human rights, and human security. And my understanding from all the advocates that came here today, they're just trying to restore rights back in people that do not have rights currently because of their current state. So I'm glad that I was enlightened and be part of this commission that has an opportunity to hear the voice of the people and people that are standing up for the rights of people that can't. So I'm honored to be here tonight and experience this, so thank you.
So am I, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate the testimony. Senator Metz.
Yes, and I just want to welcome Mr. Vincent, and thank him on this and many, many more issues. And you're in Providence so much. Thanks for reminding me you really live in Cranston.
I love Cranston. I love Cranston. I'm a taxpayer. I love it. But it's not right.
Amen. Any other questions by any members of the committee? Thank you, Mr. Vincent.